Good morning. We are back at the bus. Yay. The goal of the weekend is to make our window tight. The goal of the weekend is to make the windows completely watertight for good so that we can start, you know, doing stuff to the interior of the bus and not keep wasting time on the windows.
Other than that, bad news, our check engine light was on when we pulled in, so we're gonna call the local truck shop and see if we can go down and have them read our light and tell us what's wrong.
Hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, my name is Gavin. I have a school bus that had its check engine light come on today. I was wondering if your shop was open and if you guys could check out that light for me if I stopped by today. Thank you.
Okay, so we have a plan to keep our windows shut when we're driving. As we mentioned before, some of the windows, they will close completely, but then when we drive the bus, they kind of rattle their way open. So as you can see, like this window, it looks closed right now, but when we drive, you get that little crack. So we basically want to find a way to latch all the windows closed so that when they're driving, there's, you know, something holding them shut. So our idea is to use these window latches or something similar. We just picked up a couple just to try them out. We're gonna have to get a little bit creative on where we're attaching them to the windows, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it works on the first try. So we picked up a slightly different latch. It is this hook mechanism. It has a spring in the back so that when you close it, it's really pulling tight. So if you look here, we've installed it on the top of the window frame, and then Gavin is cutting pieces of wood to size so that we can screw the bottom part on flush with the top of the latch. And so then it'll go like this, and then you can see the spring mechanism pulls it tight closed. So that'll just keep the windows pulled nice and tightly closed. Hopefully help with our seal. Wow.
Yay for cordless tools. Thanks Aunt Patty and Uncle Roland for the wedding present.
So now my job is to attach this top part of the latch to the top part of every single one of our window frames. I want them to be as center as possible, so I'm just marking halfway across the top of each window frame. Next, I'm gonna mark where the holes are, and then I'm going to make some pilot holes. Pilot holes drilled, now I can attach the latch. We're using these self-drilling metal screws. Ooh, there you go. Self-drilling metal screws to go into the top of the frame because I don't think the wood screws will be able to handle it. The top half of all the latches are in. You can hear Gavin standing behind me. He's working on those wood pieces to help bring the bottom part out so it's flush with the top. But here is what the tops look like. So Gavin cut the wood pieces so they fit nice and snug in this channel, but we're adding just a little bit of glue to the backs to keep them in place.
Sticking it right where it needs to be. And I'm supposed to squeeze it together, but the ones that I need to hammer in I think are gonna be pushed in as much as they need to be. It's gonna hold itself together with how tight the wood is in there.
We've also noticed the tops of our window frames have a pretty big gap between them and the bus, where it's just a lot of air. Quiet down. So we decided to pick up some great stuff. It's just expanding insulating foam for windows and doors, expands to fill, seal, and insulate gaps. So we are going to spray foam in these gaps in the top of the window frames and hope to insulate them a little bit. As expected, the expanding foam is expanding beautifully. Maybe a little too much. So Gavin has come through behind me and scraped off a lot of excess foam that kind of overflowed through the channels. But some of the windows were easy to do, like this one. The channel was a little bit looser than the others. This one you can see it's pretty close to the bus frame, so the nozzle of the spray foam doesn't fit. So we might have to get a little bit creative. We might have to trim the nozzle or something. But making progress. We've done maybe half the windows with the spray foam right now. You can see the foam is kind of, we tried to get it up underneath this channel as much as possible, and it's just kind of expanding out over top of the window frame. So hopefully that helps with insulation. It's pretty fun too. All right, this is how you test for leaks. Checking for drips. We found the drip.
All right.
Something is not sealed properly at the bottom of this window. Our leak test went so much better than expected. We were so worried that the water was coming in through these side channels of the windows, which we really had no idea how we were going to seal. But when we sprayed the whole bus with a hose, we found that the water was really just pooling in these inside corners of the window and coming through underneath here. We're gonna celebrate the little wins today and check out our local ice cream shop, which has just reopened. It is 4:47, they close at 5. So hopefully we'll have ice cream next time you see us.
Cheers.
Cheers, good day. Hey guys, yes, I am wearing the same exact clothes as yesterday, but I promise it's a new day. Like we said yesterday, our leak test went super well. Yes, we have leaks, but we know where they are, and that's what's important. So today I'm taking our polyurethane sealant. I'm gonna go around and really fill in the bottom cracks of each of these windows. That outer bottom corner of each of the windows is the only place we saw water coming in, so I'm just gonna really seal them up again super well, and then next week we'll be able to do another test with the hose and make sure they work. This is really important to us. We really wanted to make sure the bus was watertight before we started putting anything down inside the bus. We didn't want to, put down flooring and have it get wet the first time it rained. So really glad we spent time working out the kinks of these windows. Hopefully this final fix gives us the watertight seal we're looking for.
All right, we just drove the bus back to the lot. The check engine light did not come on. Not one window that we put latches on came open. So we're feeling pretty good about the progress we made. The windows all are looking good. We sealed everywhere that we found leaks. So we'll make sure next week, but very good productive weekend to make a watertight bus.
As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We love having your support as we build our bus. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Leave us a comment. Let us know what color you want to see us paint the bus, because hopefully that's happening soon.
I love you. Bye.
Also, I just pulled this off the bottom of our bus. Oh no. It was hanging off when Gavin was driving, so I just came and pulled. And there we go.